Tanoa was never supposed to be part of the war. Not like this. It was a waypoint, a lifeline. A strip of runway and steel built to move food, medicine, and hope into places the world had already started to forget. That morning, the airfield was alive. French aid teams, coalition security, flight crews, everybody moving like the day still made sense. Like doing the right thing was enough to keep the storm away.
You think this one gets through?
It has to. Those civilians need this. Food, medicine, shelter kits. If this convoy doesn't fly, some of them won't make the week.
It'll get through. We've got a full load, a clear prep window, and people waiting on the other end. That's reason enough.
Let's hope reason still means something.
Nobody said it out loud, but we all knew the risk. Noronha had been broadcasting threats for days. Warnings, declarations, red lines drawn by men who liked hearing themselves sound inevitable.
You heading for the Globemaster?
Yeah, wheels up as soon as they finish the load.
NSDF pushed another warning an hour ago. They say their airspace is closed. No military, no civilian, no humanitarian exceptions.
And that corridor is the only open route into the refugee zone. If we fly, we cross their line.
They're not going to shoot down a relief bird carrying food and med packs. Not over aid.
You really believe that?
I believe even they know what that would mean.
Maybe. Or maybe men sitting behind missiles stop caring once they've convinced themselves the world belongs to them.
Maybe. But until somebody tells me otherwise, we fly.
Then I hope you're right, Captain.
That was the thing about airfields before a launch. Everything looks ordinary right up until the second it isn't.
Bird's good, fuel's topped, checks are green, cargo's almost locked in. We're right on schedule.
Medical pallets are secured, water purifiers, food packs, emergency blankets, antibiotics. If this load reaches them, it buys families time.
Good. Keep it tight. The second tower clears us, we roll.
Understood. She'll be ready.
Thank you, Captain. There are a lot of people you'll never meet depending on this flight.
Then let's not keep them waiting. For one last moment, it felt like we were still ahead of it. Like all the warnings, all the threats, all the fear. We're still somewhere far away.
What the hell is that?
Incoming! Incoming!
No, that's not an aircraft.
Then, the sky opened. At first, your brain tries to make it normal. A flare, a meteor, a malfunctioning satellite, anything but what it really is.
Get down, get down!
What is happening?
All units, this is Tanoa Security. We have unidentified inbound. Repeat, unidentified inbound. Seek cover, seek cover.
The first hit wasn't sound. It was pressure. A fist the size of a city slamming the air out of your lungs.
Crew, sound off, sound off!
I'm here.
People are down. There are people down.
Then the runway, the aid stacks, the control buildings.
Move! Get them away from the fuel. Move!
You don't think about politics in that moment. You don't think about flags. You think about hands, about dragging someone who can't stand, about breathing through smoke and pretending you're not afraid.
The medical pallets, the medicine, it's burning.
Forget the pallets, get the living out. And above it all, one thought kept coming back like a siren you couldn't shut off. They didn't just hit a runway. They hit the idea that we could still help.
This is AN World News with breaking coverage. A confirmed ballistic missile strike has impacted the airport on Tanoa Island, a primary staging hub for humanitarian relief operations supporting civilians fleeing the conflict in the Middle East corridor.
Coalition authorities confirm mass casualties. Among the wounded and dead are humanitarian aid workers and military personnel from France, the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Australia.
AAN has obtained confirmation from multiple intelligence sources that the launch originated from Noronha Island and was carried out by the Noronha Strategic Defense Forces, the NSDF. Noronha previously issued warnings declaring its airspace closed, including to humanitarian missions. This strike marks a catastrophic escalation, and NATO officials are now convening emergency sessions.
Developing now, a NATO Naval Warfare Group has been mobilized. Analysts warn the situation may deteriorate further if Noronha retains strategic launch capability. We will stay with this story.
Noronha didn't hit a runway, they hit a promise. So we take away their ability to do it again. Clean, fast, final.
All right, kid, you got the floor. Talk me through it like you're teaching, not convincing.
We land wide, 3 lanes. We don't bunch up, we don't stall, and we don't give their guns one clean target.
3 lanes means 3 chances to get chewed up, but it also means they can't guess where the punch lands.
That's the right kind of worry. Keep it, don't feed it.
Their artillery's nested behind the dunes. You can feel it from here. They think sand makes them invisible.
It makes them predictable.
They want you focused on the shoreline. SAMs, guns, the obvious stuff.
Yeah, that's what gets people killed first. What's the part they don't want us looking at?
The chain. There's only one hand that can authorize another launch. Prime Minister Carvalho.
So we bag the hand.
We bag the hand and we take the brain with it. We found a server center tied into strategic command routing. Not just comms, control architecture.
Meaning?
Meaning it can point us to the launch site.
First priority, coastal killers, artillery and SAMs. We break the teeth, then the island can't bite.
SAM net overlaps the approaches. If we don't cut holes in it, our birds fly like they're wearing bells.
Give me a ridge and a sightline, I'll cut you a hole.
That's my dagger team. Murphy, you sure you want the beach first? That's where chaos lives.
Chaos is fine. Stopping is not. We take the shoreline, establish the bridgehead, and keep the pressure on. The second we pause, Carvalho vanishes.
You're thinking past the sand?
Always. Beach is just the door. Once it's open, 77th pushes inland. We keep the lanes clear, keep NSDF looking backwards.
NSDF will try to pin us in the surf. They'll toss bodies and fire until we drown in it.
Then we don't drown, we move.
And it can tell us who else is in the loop.
You're saying someone fed them Tanoa, gave them timing, clearance, confidence.
I'm saying a launch like that doesn't happen in a vacuum. Someone made sure it would land where it hurt.
Then we don't just stop the next missile. We find the person who opened the door.
Carvalho moves when the first boots hit sand. We have a narrow window before he disappears into bunkers and legends.
Then we move faster than legends.
Fast teams hit the SAMs, heavy teams smash the guns. We don't chase every shooter, we take what makes them dangerous.
They'll have spotters, eyes on the dunes. If I find the eyes, the guns go blind.
Gecko hunts, Lopez thinks, Murphy leads, and I make sure you don't get stupid about it.
I don't get stupid, I get loud.
And that's why you're never alone.
Second phase is the head. Carvalho, only man with the key. We put him in cuffs, the clock slows down.
Unless he's already got a dead man plan. Old men love buttons.
That's why the server center matters. We grab the data, we map the launch chain, we find the site. No guessing, no wandering.
Server farms have guards who think they're important. They bleed the same.
Easy, Hunter. Save the poetry for after.
Not poetry. Instinct.
Third phase is the hand on the lever. We find the launch site, we secure it, and we don't leave until the island can't reach the sky anymore.
And if they're minutes from turning the key?
Then we arrive in seconds.
You're doing good. Don't carry it like it's yours alone.
It's not. It's ours. Dagger team opens the coast. 77th drives the dagger in. Same outcome.
Give me the first light and a target list. I'll make the shoreline whisper.
And I'll make it scream if it needs to.
No grand speeches. No victory laps.
You're both correct. Stop chasing noise, chase decision points. Carvalho's hideouts and the service center are your decision points.
And you are?
Hemlock. CIA, Black Operations.
You here to help or supervise?
Neither. I'm here to make sure you don't waste the window you have. Acquire intel on Carvalho's locations. Acquire intel on the data service center. That's how you find the launch site before they cue another strike. Coastal targets are necessary. Intelligence targets are decisive.
All assault elements, stand by.
Showtime.
All right, let's go find the key and the hand holding it.
And the room where they keep it.
We hit the beach, cut the defenses, and take away the second strike. That's the job.
All assault elements, stand by.
Helmets on. Let's go close the sky.
Always faithful.
Always forward.